Hello? Oh, okay. Good. Howdy y'all. It's been a while. It's been, man. Sorry for the, late arrival again. We really kind of need to work on that. But, hope y'all had a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. Hope y'all have been doing well. Happy New Year, everyone. Okay, so I was planning on doing this on the actual like first day of January, 1st of January, but yeah, knowing my really bad sleep schedule, I kind of just I wasn't really feeling it, so yeah, I kind of moved it to today. But yeah. So today we're just gonna make some goals for myself for this year. Hopefully I can. No, I plan on actually doing it. So some might not be as reachable as the others, but I feel like I can, if I do it right, I can probably achieve it. But while that's happening, I will be eating some really spicy noodles. The noodles in question, that bulldog ramen noodles, the stir-fry stuff, carbonara flavored. So, thing is, I've had this before once, but I kind of ate it at a really bad time, so I couldn't really fully experience it. I had it from a friend of mine who gave it to me and a couple of other friends as a small little gift after we had this thing called a spice gauntlet. Me and my friends were like eating some spicy wings with some like added hot sauce, really spicy stuff. But me personally, thought it wasn't too bad. I was sweating a lot, but wasn't off the chair pacing left and right. But yeah, ate a lot, so much of it. And as I was recovering from the spice after going back home a couple hours later, curious little me was like, even though my tongue is still recovering from all that, I was like, hey, let's eat it before I go to bed, or at least for the rest of to end the night. But that was a pretty bad idea. So, but yeah, thought, hey, probably might eat it today. Just to actually like get my experience it in full without like any hindrance. Okay. When I was making the thumbnail, I I was already like sweating a bit just by looking at it. Like thinking about eating the noodles, but It's honestly crazy. And and the thing is, I was gonna shower before going to bed, but after sweating, I felt like it was gonna be a bit of a waste of a shower if I showered in the morning and then, you know, go live and eat the noodles and then, you know, start sweating and then having to shower again after sweating a whole lot. But anyways, let's kind of delaying the inevitable. Anyways, alright, here we go. Already felt the spice, but it's a bit not as hot anymore. I thought it would be still hot, but like temperature wise. But immediately, ooh. Spice-wise, the moment you bite into it, whoa, you're already, wow, alright, spice is already, like, you're immediately hit with, like, a little bit of spice, but after a while, give it some time, and the spice starts kicking in a bit more. Here's the thing. This is the first thing I've eaten today, and then kind of woke up not too long ago. So, what a yeah, basically first meal of the day, and first thing to wake up to. Oh Lord. Okay, it's not that bad. It's kind of now starting to get a bit hard to speak. But yeah, let's while I'm still eating, let's make some resolutions for this year. Alright? Ah man, there's not enough room for my table. Gotta move some stuff a bit. And now, this is the carbonara flavored noodles. They're like one of the least spicy ones. And the thing is, I also have the 2 times spicy, but I don't know, man. Feel like, and I was like thinking of eating both the carbonara and the 2 times spicy this stream, but looks like that would be a bad idea. If I ate both of them on this stream. Yeah, the noodles, they're not that bad. But my god, I'm struggling to write anything. Oh, man. Okay, my stomach's not taking that well. Oh. Oh, God. Already sweating a whole lot. And it's kind of hard to think. Oh, God. So, first things first. And mind you, I don't have milk or water with me, so... I'm not even done with the noodles, man. I don't think I'm even halfway done. First things first, get that dang model done. Or specifically the rigging. I mean, the model is already done, drawn. Oh god. I'm already sweating up. Wiping it off. Oh, jeez. My stomach's just gonna have a bad day with this. After this. Ugh. So yeah, get the rigging done. On Twitter I said I was gonna get it done before the year ends, but y'all know how that went. Okay. Yeah, debut. Now, arguably, you could say you don't have to debut, but I do plan on debuting. right after I get the, well, not immediately after, but I do want to get the rigging done, and I do want to debut, so. Next thing on the list, you know, breathing in and out isn't helping, just aggravating the spice, I think. Okay, next one. Get better at drawing. Jeez. Yeah, get better at drawing. Currently, I'm doing okay, but I can definitely do a whole lot better. Feeling already woozy. I'm already drenched, but I'm starting to feel woozy. Next one. Talk more often. You know, usually, if you haven't seen the poll in my community tab, I'm usually a quiet one, mostly through drawing and work streams. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, I'm not much of a talker or a... Wait, Satsu streams. I don't do Satsu streams. Though I should probably do so, but... yeah. Some engagement with you guys is probably best, but oh Lord, I'm actually almost done with the noodles. Now that I'm looking at it. Welcome in, Peyton. Good for you to drop by. Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. I know I am. Me when I lie. But still breathing. Okay, what's next on the list? Oh yeah. Sorry, let me blow up my nose. Next one on the list is... what was it again? Oh my god, my train of thought's already been broken down. Fix bad sleeping habits. Like, you know, I tend to sleep really late, but part of the reason is, you know, like I'm staying up late trying to, you know, I'm either gaming or surfing on the internet or working on other things late at night, like way past midnight when I should be sleeping. But yeah, big fix bad sleeping habits and my body clock, you know, like. So like sleep at a good time when at a... what game is this? There is no game. Well, if we're talking about life, then sure. I guess that's the game we're playing. We're playing the game of life, not the board game, but quite literally, there's no game. Also, welcome in, Nightbed. Good to see you again. But, yeah. There's gotta be some other stuff. Oh. Stop procrastinating. Get stuff done. Oh, Lord. Man. I don't normally write this bad, but jeez. It's the spice. It's getting to me. I'm already feeling kind of. I'm getting that like post-spice effect where I'm like feeling mellow, or like I don't know. It's like I'm tired, but I'm not. It's like a drowsy feeling. But yeah. Maybe 4 or 5 more scoops of this and I should be done. So yeah. What else is there? So yeah, get the model rigging done and debut. Yeah. I still have a long way to get the rigging done. I did get just a tiny bit of progress done on the 31st, but jeez, part of the getting the rigging done, or is the procrastinating. So where am I from? I'm from somewhere. I'm from this world. That's all you gotta know. Yeah, part of the reason why I haven't gotten the rigging done is, you know, I'm pretty bad at getting things done firsthand, which is kind of the reason why I'm usually late to streams, because like making the thumbnails at last second, you know, setting up the room last second, and having to push back the times, and yeah, it's a really bad habit of mine. So I really do want to try to stop procrastinating, or at least not procrastinate as much, at least. So yeah. But so yeah, and of course get better drawings. I mean, I'm alright with how I draw, but I feel like I can do better. So and talk more often, you know? Like with streams like this, sort of gimmicky streams like this, that kind of requires a bit of talking. And I mean, yeah, it works. But when I'm doing like my typical drawing streams, usually I'm locked in, and I end up like doing a lot of the drawing, like just like that one Amy Asami drawing that I did a couple streams ago last year. When I was like finishing up the drawing, it took like what, 9 hours. I was locked in. I did speak a little bit from here and there, but it was mostly just me trying to get it done without having to do another stream. I mean, sure, you can say, why not just get the drawing done off stream? I mean, true, but I don't know. I feel like, at least for that one drawing, I was like already 3 streams in. May as well finish it some fries. I mean, I don't know what you're getting at, but oh, okay. So I want just a couple more bites and I'll be done. Okay. Of course, just like I said, bad sleep habits. Should probably sleep at a better time, like well before the sun comes up. Because the moment I start sleeping when the sun comes up, it takes quite a, and I'm already like in bed, you know, and it takes a while for me to fall asleep when the sun's up. And yeah, I have the curtains up and the blinds closed, but the problem is my curtains are thin, so the light still goes through. Get a job? I do have a job, part-time. But it's not. However, I do want to find a different job, though. One that kind of accommodates my schedule a bit more. I mean, there are times where I don't get to work. So, like today, because, you know, the job that I work at, what is it? The schedule's inconsistent. So sometimes I might not even be able to stream on like Mondays and Thursdays. But Mondays to Thursdays. But I am free for at least 5 days. Anyways, let's focus on the topic at hand, guys. I think there's another thing that I want to do, but the spice is already, it's making the spice is kind of made it hard for me to think. Almost done, guys. Just one more scoop and I should be done with the noodles. Commission something? You know, I do want to try to, speaking of commissions, I do want to do commission stuff, but I haven't really done any setting up yet. Probably should like make a PayPal account or something, or whatever like method of payment in order to get that thing set up. I'm pretty sure that's PayPal is like one of them, but one of my resolutions is to drink less coffee. Honestly, yeah, that actually is one thing that I want to work on too. Like, what is it? How do I word this? Stop drinking Caffeinated drinks. Or at least lessen. Yeah. Last year I kind of relied too much on caffeine, caffeinated drinks, like, you know, energy drinks. But I feel like it's pretty bad. Well, to drink a lot of it, like at least over 100. You know, okay. Anyways, yeah, there were times where I drank like at least 2 cans of energy drinks, and there are times where I do get withdrawals after not drinking them for like at least 2 days, sometimes 3, but mostly 2 days after not drinking them. So yeah, the headaches they're not that bad, but they are noticeable, and they kind of get in the way of getting things done. So, and that in turn kind of makes me, like, I end up using painkillers, just like one painkiller whenever that happens. So. I want to kind of like not do that anymore, or at least not take too much caffeine. Some caffeine's okay if in the off chance that I do screw up my sleep schedule, and which I kind of do sometimes. Like I use caffeine drinks not just to like stay up and get work done, but sometimes I try to do that just to sort of fix my body clock. But it's probably not a good idea to keep on doing that sort of thing throughout the year. So. Used to have like the music choice, by the way. Yeah, I like the BGM as well, which is it's pretty comfy. It's loopable, so it's pretty good music for like working streams and drawing streams. I have big issues with opioids. I feel you. I see. Well, yeah, sometimes we gotta cut things off. You know, cut off like extensive use of certain things before it starts getting bad. So, yeah. Okay, let me just finish this one last bite. And it's done. Noodles are done. And I think there might be another goal that I want to try to do, but again, the spice is kind of clouding my thoughts. But I mostly got a lot of the things that I wanted to do. Sometimes I still get a little scratchy. What, after the opioids? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just the withdrawals acting up a bit. But as long as you don't use the opioids, then for a little longer, you know, if you don't use them, eventually the scratching probably might go away. Probably could use some itching cream or something for that, but I'm not sure if that works at all. Okay. There's gotta be another goal. Another resolution for... Because I've mostly got, I think, almost all of them. I think this is all of them, honestly. Unless I'm forgetting something, but... I feel like this... With what I'm trying to do now, I feel like I'm pretty sure I should get this one first. This should be like the first priority. I mean, I can fix my bad sleeping habits and body clock at any other time, but probably should fix that starting now, if anything. Because at least that would at least help me be a bit more productive throughout the day. And that in turn would also help me get better at drawing in a way, because usually when it comes to drawing, I'm a bit inconsistent with uploading and getting things done, or getting the drawings done. So, but man, I've had this model sitting here for like at least 3 years. Not the model that I'm using right now. This is just the temporary model. But man, I've already made the model. I'm not. It would be like a waste of like so much time and effort only to throw it away, so I'm getting that thing done this year. Pretty soon. Well, maybe not soon. I would hope I would finish it soon, but knowing how I am, I'm a bit slow when it comes to getting certain things done. Hi. Alice. Anyways. But yeah, all this other stuff is kinda... I mean, yeah, it's important. But I feel like it's... this in particular. I feel like with what I'm trying to do, I feel like this is the most important. So, yeah. And for the drawing, you know, I gotta do more practice, like off-stream practice. I tried doing practices on stream, but I feel like felt like I got distracted too much. Well, maybe not too much, but enough that I didn't really get much out of it, I think. Personally. I mean, it did help to some extent, but nah. I think I should probably, like, do some drawing studies off stream, just so I can at least put a lot of my attention to the studying. So, I mean, I'll still do like drawing streams, but just not like studies, probably. But maybe I'll probably do one some other time, but and see if I've improved after studying like artwork methods and whatnot. And you know, with the whole talking more often thing, like I feel like, I don't know, I never really had it much thought, but probably might have ADHD, probably, which is kind of the reason why I don't really speak, probably why I don't speak as much. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's it's just a self-diagnosis, but it may very well be what it is. But gosh, you sound so depressed. Yeah. I mean, it's just me being a bit tired. Plus, I kind of just finished eating spicy noodles, so the spice kind of is subsiding. So, I may sound depressed, but I'm relatively fine. So don't worry. Yeah, and speaking of tired, yeah, I should probably get that sleeping habit thing worked on. I'll work on it tonight before, you know, preferably before, I don't know, 3 a.m. for me. So, maybe before 2. But, although for the stop drinking caffeinated drinks, I mean, yeah, I should really cut down on that, like a whole lot more. Like, I do have coffee beans that I've had for like months now, but I have not opened them yet, and I haven't tasted them yet, so I do want to try and drink that stuff, but yeah, but mostly in general, I'll probably not rely on caffeinated drinks whenever I want to get things done, because again, that in turn kind of screws up with my body clock at times. So like even like at least like 140 milligrams of caffeine is enough to keep me awake like throughout the whole night until it's like 9 a.m. 10 a.m. Oh, so you're ex-Raza. I see. See, I guess you changed your name, huh? Oh, I'll be sure to remember that. Hey, Universal. Welcome in. Good to see you. First time in this year, the new year. Just for you to drop by. Um, I'm still trying to think on what other goal I could do, but maybe, I don't know. I feel like this is actually all of it, to be honest. Like, this is like the stuff that, the blaring issues, the goals that or like issues that I've been having trouble with last year, so hopefully this year I can get it fixed. Yeah, Happy New Year and congrats on 171 subs. Yeah, thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, surprisingly. Oh, this year, speaking of, maybe this could be one. Reach 500. I mean, it's a bit of a big number, at least for me, but I feel like this is doable for this year. Because last year, I think, before I started streaming, I was like maybe around 70? I want to say 70 or 50 subs before streaming. But surprisingly, reached around, I think, before the year ended, before we entered 2025, I reached 171, so that's a pretty big surprise. 101 subs at the moment I started streaming, so it's pretty cool. But this year, let's try to reach 500. Maybe it's a bit of a big number, or not so much of a big number to some, but I feel like, considering, you know, I'm not really known at all, so I feel like this is a pretty big number for me, at least, but it's pretty reachable for this year, I feel. But again, out of all these resolutions, the top one, getting that rigging done, is probably the most important, at least for this channel. But so that way I don't have to rely on this this free model that I'm using right now that you're seeing. I mean, it's a nice model, but it's not. Anyone could use this, if anything. So I want to actually have a model of my own to call my own, you know? Yeah, so honestly, yeah, this is pretty much just about it. Noodles are done. Set my goals. I mean, there isn't really much. Really isn't anything else. Like anything else to like say, to be honest. But hey. Have any of you guys gotten any goals that you got for this year? Probably want to do, or don't. Actually, it looks like 7 votes in the poll, so it looks like majority, 57 saying that they got resolutions for this year and they plan on doing them, actually finishing them, which is good. That's good. 29% says no, but maybe you should. Yeah, honestly, try to set yourself a goal or two. You know, it doesn't hurt to like do something new, or at least do some improvements onto yourself, which is it's a pretty good feeling when you change for the better, you know. You get stuff done, you finish said thing, you know. It's a good thing, good feeling. Feel accomplished, that sort of thing. And I think, what is that? 14%, or at least maybe I guess that's one vote saying no goals at all. So, which is fair, I guess. I mean, whether you're doing well or not, like, I guess some things don't change, which is I get the feeling. I understand it. Sometimes life does that to some people. Sometimes life feels like a routine in a way, but it'll only be different if you if you make a difference for yourself. And whether that difference is a good one or a bad one, I would hope it's a good one, you know. And with good differences, good changes, you look, and then you start looking back in retrospect, you realize that you'll probably feel better about yourself now compared to yourself in like the last year or 5 years ago or whatever. But anyways, yeah, before I start rambling on about other things, I guess I'll just wrap it up here. So, thank y'all for coming today. I really do appreciate it. You know, I don't know when the next stream is gonna be, to be honest, but I feel like so there won't really be a schedule. Maybe, probably. I don't know. Don't leave? I mean, I can't be here all day, you know. As much as I would like to stream a little bit more, I feel like, you know, with this stream, there isn't really much else to deal with. You know, I ate my noodles. You know, I got that one done. Did my resolutions, or listed my resolutions rather. Yes, you could. I mean, I could, but what would I be doing? I'd be just sitting here, and it'd be pretty awkward. But stay? I wish I could, but I really need a shower after this. You know, I kind of sweated a lot, so. But, yeah, so, yeah, that rigging, I need to get that thing done. So I should probably take some time off again and actually get it done. Like, stop procrastinating. I really don't want to procrastinate much longer for this year, so I want to get it done. So when I'll be back streaming is a bit of a whole time questionable, to be honest. I'll still try to keep being on tab. Like, probably should still make more questions for the community tab, to be honest. So at least I would get more info on like how I should go about with my streams. You know, for the better. You know. But yeah. Kinda lost my train of thought again. Great. But yeah, gotta get that rigging done as soon as possible. No more procrastinating. After that, once I get the rigging done, I'll probably get study a bit more on the drawings. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of like woozy from the spice. Like I'm like recovering from it now, but it's still hard to like speak while being this drowsy. But yeah. Spice that strong? I mean, it's not that bad, but when you're hit with like a lot of spice, like a strong enough spice to make you feel woozy and whatnot, just a tad bit, almost like you want to like just close your eyes and sleep, that sort of feeling. Like, here's the thing, my spice tolerance is not that bad, but it's mainly just because I never really had the bulldog carbonara flavored noodles. Or, I mean, it's my second time eating it, but like my first time actually experiencing it in full without like any prior like food, like a spicy food hindering, you know, the experience. But it was at least a bit strong enough to make me not, you know, gather my thoughts. It's this thing that I was eating. Yeah, I mean, this is honestly, from what I've seen, this is one of the least spiciest bulldog noodles. But because I haven't really eaten it like in full, then it's flavor-wise, it's pretty alright. There's a slight sweetness to it, but I think that's because of one of the seasoning, or one of the liquid pack that, I guess that's sesame oil or something, kind of gives it that sweetness to it, slight sweetness, which is not that bad, though it's, but spice-wise, it's not that bad. monster chili peppers you'd be munching on, but I've never gotten AP from spice. Oh, well, I mean, I don't really get AP from spice either, but only if it's like spicy enough that I start sweating a lot and then having to kind of like stop for a bit just to like take a bit of a breather, to the point where I get cut off from speaking. So but yeah, anyways, yeah, I should probably wrap it up here, so this time for real. But yeah, so thank you all for coming. I don't know when the next stream's gonna happen, unless, you know, a collab happens with, if I appear in a collab with, like, friends. But I'll let you know on Twitter, and I guess also on the community tab when it happens. But like stream, like solo stream wise, yeah, I feel like I want to get that rigging done as soon as possible, and not like, you know, keep on pushing it back, because like last year, like at the end of the year, I felt like I didn't even get the rigging done at all, or didn't really do any progress on it, even though I said I would get it done. Nothing came out of it, so I should probably not stream as much, just so I can at least get this thing done. Or maybe at least don't stream until I get the rigging done. Maybe that should be a good goal, or like incentive. Don't stream until you get the rigging done. That's probably not a good idea though. But I feel like with how I am, I feel like this is probably for the best. If I want to actually get this thing done, this one here done. Yeah, this year, I don't know what the heck's gonna happen this year, but the future is uncertain. Bit by bit, with the amount of times you said no streams. Well, sometimes you gotta do certain things in order to get another thing done, to accomplish other things. It's like, what is it? Sacrificing, or a trade-off. You know, there's usually, when it comes to a lot of things, there's always a trade-off. You know, you do this one thing, but you don't get this other thing, or you choose that thing but you won't be able to get this thing. You know, it's, to be frank, it's kind of annoying with how that is when it comes to life, but that's just how it is, you know. And I always hit both. I mean, some people tend to get both things, they're fortunate enough to get it, but for some people like me, I don't have that luxury. So, and again, I do want to get the rigging done. I don't want to push it back any further. You know, I want to put my time and effort to actually get it done, as well as get other things done right away, or like as soon as possible, instead of like doing it at the last minute. So it's a pretty bad habit of mine when I'm like procrastinating. Everything doesn't get finished, and yeah, I really want to put an end to that for this year. So, anyways, again, this time for real. I'm gonna end it here for today. So this isn't meant to be like a long stream or anything, because I mean, this was just the only stuff that was planned for the stream. Just eat noodles, make some resolutions, and that's just it. But yeah, thank you all for coming today. I appreciate it. So, and yeah, let's hope this year is good for everyone. Not just me, not just you, but at least for a lot of us. You know. Hope I can get this stuff done. I hope I actually do these things listed here. I really do want to get better, better myself in some regard. So there's like a whole lot of other things that I won't list here, but I sure hope this year is not too bad for me, considering the situation that I'm in. I won't get into much detail about it. But I sure hope I freaking live through this year. Anyways, yeah. I'll see y'all whenever in the next one, whenever that is. So, have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hydrate if you haven't. Eat food if you haven't. And don't forget to stretch, check your posture and whatnot. Oh, wait. Actually, one more goal. I remember now. Exercise more. I don't really exercise that much, but last year I did actually do a little bit of weightlifting, so did get a bit stronger in the arms, so that was a good thing. But I really should actually work more on sit-ups. I want to like get some abs going on, but other than that, but yeah, I think that's about it this time for real. Yeah. So yeah, eat and drink something if you haven't. Get lots of rest if you haven't. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay warm. If you are living in a really cold area, then try to stay warm. But anyways, yeah, I'll see y'all whenever in the next one. Otsu, yeehaw. And Happy New Year, everyone.